Jerry Seinfeld has been with us before. He's a very funny young comedian. Would you welcome, and quickly, Jerry Seinfeld.
Hey! Hi. Well, I'm here. We're all here. You're here. I think that's important. Because you wanted to go out today. You're here. You wanted to go out. You felt like going out. And now you've done it. But you have to go back. And sometimes it seems to me like this is all we do in life. You sit around the house, you go, I want to go out. You go out, you stand around somewhere for a little while, and you go, I got to be getting back.
I worked with Jerry Seinfeld like 6 years ago. I was just starting out going on the road, and he was the headliner back then, and I was shocked that, you know, I was working with him because the ultimate observational comedian.
Something happens when you buy a shoe salesman. You can always tell when a shoe salesman's working on commission. You know, he always gives you those lines like, gee, we didn't have that sandal in your size. How about these rubber hip boots?
No, Jerry is like my favorite, you know, close contemporary, but I respected him more than anyone else currently doing the TV shows. When I heard Johnny Carson was retiring, then I panicked because I wanted to get on before Johnny Carson retired. That was the key thing. So I decided to put together my material to see if I could order it in such a way, and I figured who's a good guy to call to ask about my material. I figured Woody Allen, but he won't probably take the call. So Lenny Bruce is dead. Jerry Seinfeld. I just was wondering, like, I'm like really feeling terrorized, you know, about doing the Tonight Show Friday. Like incredibly scared, and incredibly scared that I just might suddenly crack, like in the middle of my act, and just like lose it, just start crying and jumping around. But I mean,
oh, it's a distinct possibility. I don't think these fears are unfounded.
Oh, really? Did you feel it? I mean, terror when you first did it? I mean,
yeah, terror is the only word to describe it. Terror. What you might do is, you know, just go start strangling Johnny. Just walk over, just say, I can't handle it, it's too much pressure. And just start strangling him and say, why? Why does it have to be this way? Why do I have to be under so much pressure?
Well, that's an actual fear of mine, not the strangling.
Yeah.
Yours was more...
And you're the least capable of dealing with it, of just about anybody on the planet. And yet, you find yourself in this situation. It seems so unfair, doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
They say we take the person out of the culture least able to handle this enormous tension, and we put him right on the spot and see, let's see what he does. And that's really the foundation of the entertainment industry.
That's true, because actually, yeah. I had the fear of, like, what if I say I hate Johnny Carson, he's horrible, right in the middle of my act? It's over for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so
it's all, you never work again.
I'm like 8 words from death.
Right. And also, what'll happen sometimes if you start to do well, you'll over-relax, and you'll start screwing with lines that you've got down cold. You start going, maybe I'll try it this way for the first time in my life. When it's worked this way every single time, let's try it like that.
Would you suggest, my shrink said he would offer me Enderol or something, there's some kind of drug that it doesn't alter your mind, but it makes you stop shaking or something? Would you think?
Yeah, that's good.
Do you think that would be
Sure. Experiment with chemicals. That seems like a very good idea. Yeah. You've worked all this time. You've been able to survive. You've gotten your career up to this point. Now, start making changes. Right before the most significant event, pour some chemicals into the mix. See what happens. You know? That seems very prudent. In fact, whatever he's got, just take it. Just start throwing pills and...
But how often, now obviously he loves you, I mean you've been on like 20 times or whatever, but the question is how often, so you're a guy he loved, do you look him in the eye when you walk, first time out or whatever, when you walk out onto the stage, do you look him right in the eye when you come out, or...
You don't have to, no.
You know, okay. When it's over, do you look him right in the eye?
Yeah, when it's over, look over.
How much do you look at the audience when it's over? How long do you take their... Because I'm thinking, like, maybe I should look at the audience a long time to get them to applaud a lot, then look at Johnny. Whereas if I break with the audience fast and look at Johnny fast, maybe the audience figures, oh, he's leaving us now, we'll stop applauding.
Right.
And then it looks bad to Johnny, they stopped applauding because I went to Johnny too fast.
Right, don't go to Johnny too fast.
Really? I mean, stick with the audience a little?
Yeah, and then look over.
It's not rude.
Don't be, you know, this completely, you know, pathetic creature that's just, oh, Johnny, you know. I mean, he's out of there in May anyway. So.
He's a lame duck.
Yeah.
Career maker.
No, but that's a nice moment. You want to look over there after you're done. But acknowledge the audience. They're the ones that supported you.
What about to the band? You don't have to look to the left? Or...
Just the drummer.